Okay. That was my camera was flipped around backwards, so it was catching the holder that it's in. Okay, if you see the live red box right there, I'm live. If you do not, this is a prior recording. So it's late in the evening. It's only 9:53 here, but it's almost midnight on the East Coast. So, but you know what? I don't want to wait till tomorrow to finish these. These are tips with clear powder over, clear dip over them so that I can file the color off and not have to soak all the way off. Say hey when you pop on, let me know who's watching. This is what I did earlier today and I'm just so in love with it. It actually ended up being way better than I thought. It's nice and thick. It's gonna give my nails enough strength that I'm not gonna have to worry about it. That's one reason I did the tips so short because I was saying earlier that my nail beds were sore from picking off the acrylic yesterday. And I was gonna wait to do them, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do them. So this is what I ended up with. And my husband thinks they look weird because they're so short, but as they grow out. So anyway, I'm gonna do these and I thought I would do them live just because I can. Uh-oh, let's see. Will I need that? Maybe not. Oh, I do need napkins though. Let's just bring these over so that we have them. I moved my chair, so I'm in a different place. Say hey when you pop on. Let me know who's watching. Okay. I actually may open another color and do an accent nail. I haven't decided yet. But I do need my directions. Okay, there we go. And my water. All right. Oh, that's some troubleshooting things. That's cool. I didn't notice that earlier. All right, so right now I've done all of step 1. I'm on step 2. And that is to apply a layer of primer. And I'm gonna actually do 2 layers just because that's what my nail techs have always done. When they don't, I always have lifting. So I'm actually going to do 2 layers of primer. Say hey when you pop on. I can't tell who's watching. I know it's late, but I figured I would do this and then people can watch at their leisure. I'm loving it though. It worked out way better than I thought it would. So I'm super excited for my longer nail tips to come so I can actually do longer nails. I'm not putting the primer on the tips. If I had no tips on, if this was my natural nail all the way out, I would do primer over the whole thing. But since it's just tips, I'm doing primer on my natural nail only. And I may open another color. I said it earlier, I may open another color and do an accent nail. I don't know. I'm just gonna play. I thought about doing the other hand a whole different color, but then I know that'll bug me and I'll wanna soak these off tomorrow, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna try not to mess with them. Even though they're a little whiter than I like. Hold on one second. I'm looking. Say hey when you join. Sorry about the bouncy there. I couldn't find the piece of a tripod, so I had to go with my other holder. Adding my second layer of primer now. I may not actually need a second layer with this. I'm not sure, but like I said, my last 2 nail techs both always did a second layer of primer because if I didn't do a second layer of primer, I would have lifting. My nail beds are naturally oily, and I did dehydrate these today before I got started, and hopefully with the 2 layers of primer. Again, just on my natural nail, not on the tip. The tip is a fake tip because otherwise I would have no length whatsoever. They're very short compared to what I normally do. I normally have like Elvira nails, so they're super short. You know what? I'm gonna invite my dad and see if my dad is on. My dad stays up late sometimes. Well, come on. There we go. Okay, maybe he'll pop on. Say hey when you join. Let me know who's here. Okay, here we go. All right. I still don't know the steps. This is only the first time I've done this. I did this earlier, and I'm going to do my left hand. Thin coat of base to the entire nail surface, and then we're going to dip. And then I'm going to do multiple dips. I'll probably do 2 layers of this like I did earlier. Who's watching? Where is my... That looks like a chunk of something. I was gonna mix it up with my... Maybe not. Okay. All right, so now I need my base coat. I'm done with the primer. Base coat is number 2. Hey, Daddy. I was hoping you could join me. I figured you were awake. I'm doing my left hand of nails. I did my right hand earlier. No, I did my left hand earlier. I'm doing my right hand now. I'm right-handed, so these were a lot easier. What do you think? I know you usually like the red and stuff, but I'll do red next time. I know it's a pain for you to type stuff. I could bring you on camera with me, but everybody will see you. And that's probably not a good thing this time of night, huh? Do you like the purple or no? This is going to be way cheaper for me to do this than go to the salon all the time. I really need some coffee filters or some cupcake filters for, cupcake liners for spillage. What are you doing? Are you playing games this time of night, Daddy? Okay, I paint really badly. And the way that you paint your nails depends on where the dip powder sticks. So I'm trying to be really deliberate because I'm not good at painting with my left hand. Yeah, I said it wrong. I know. You know what I meant. Actually, it's backwards for you on screen. See, this is my left hand. See, my ring is on this hand. This is actually my left hand here. This is my right hand. But I said it backwards a minute ago. See the difference when they're finished and when I'm just dipping? See the color difference? It really brings out the color when you do the top coat, so. You're not playing games? Is that what that no was for? Okay, again, trying to be super careful not to get this base coat on my cuticle or my skin. I'm doing a pretty good job, actually, so I'm kind of surprised because I'm really bad at painting nails. Oof. This is just my first layer that I'm doing. It gets darker with each layer. So you go base coat, dip, base coat, dip, and then if you want to do it again, you do base coat, dip. I'm going to do 2 layers. And then you do the activator and let that dry just a few seconds. And then the top coat, usually 2 top coats. That's what I did on the other hand. So I will do 2 top coats on this hand as well. And again, I'll say I was skeptical because I've never been able to do anything at the nail shop aside from acrylics. I've never been able to do gel. I've never been able to do that silk wrap. I've never been able to do any of the other kind of nails. Can't just have them painted. Can't just have a regular manicure because my nails are super thin. But because you can do as many layers of this as you need, it actually works great. If I needed 3 or 4 layers, I could do that, but 2 seem to work fine. Although they are short, so when I get longer tips, or when my nails grow out, whichever comes first, whichever I end up doing first, I may find, tap, 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 tap off the excess. Hi, Miss Debbie Holt. Thanks for watching. I'm actually loving this. I'm super excited. Okay. I think I need to wipe off the excess. Where's my little brush? Right in front of me. Look at that. Uh-oh. Not quite dry yet. Or maybe it is. Maybe I just didn't get a good coat. That's another reason why you do more than one layer. It does. It's backwards. It's mirrored. You know how when you look at yourself in the mirror, everything's backwards? It's the same kind of thing. And there's no way to do it unless I turn my phone backwards, and then I can't see what y'all see. So it messes me up. Dean tells me all the time that that's a better camera, but I have to see what's happening so I know what you're looking at. Plus, I wouldn't be able to see comments, so I can't turn it around anyway. Okay. Now when I do the next base coat, I'm going to have to remember to wipe off my brush. Hopefully I don't forget. This dries super quick. You do a really thin layer, just like you're painting with clear nail polish. It's really easy. Daddy, is Mama still awake? Did y'all get everything in your grocery order that you were supposed to get? I love how I can help you guys with that. This far away. Super easy. All right, wipe the brush. I'm trying not to forget. Say hi when you join. I don't know who all's here. This is round number 2. I've done dip number 1. It's the same steps, a thin layer of base coat, and then dip in the color. Oh, I said I was going to probably do an accent nail, and I totally forgot. You dip at a 45-degree angle. Oop, wipe the brush. Stick it in. Tap off the excess. And see, you can tell the color is darkening a little bit, but when I put that top coat on, or the activator will seal everything, and then the top coat makes it super shiny. Okay, I forget. Did I do my middle finger? Dad, did I do this finger already? Did you notice? It doesn't look like it. I'm going to do it again. It doesn't much matter, I guess. She's asleep, and yes, she got everything. Good. You should be asleep. You're turning into a regular night owl. I am too. Wipe the brush. I almost forgot. Stick in the dip. Tap off the excess. Yeah, I'm super impressed how easy this is. Honestly, I think anybody could do it. Because seriously, I cannot paint my nails worth a darn. So the fact that it's so easy for me, I think pretty much anybody could do it. Look at the shimmer. It's actually holographic. It's all different colors. It looks silver in this. You're watching an old Western movie? That's usually what you do. I'm glad you joined me, though. So I'm not here talking to myself. It's kind of late for you guys over there. a couple of people that I asked over there on the East Coast said they couldn't watch because it was so late. But that's fine. They said they would watch tomorrow. Now, I will say I'm much better painting with this hand, my right hand, painting my left. My right hand painting my left hand. Much better. So you see how easy this is. Honestly, it's super easy. I think I'm getting my layers a little too thick on this hand too, so that's something to learn. We'll see how that turns out. All right, now, after I dip, I'm gonna dust. I'm gonna let them make sure they're good and dry. And then we're gonna do the activator. So I'm done with this powder. I'm gonna go ahead and, well, I'm gonna close it up for now, and then I'll open it later and dump that in there. I'll do that off camera because I almost spilled it earlier when I did that. Hey, Candace. Did you come to see your competition? I'm so sorry. I hope things are going good for you, though. I hope you're getting back into the swing of things. Okay. So this is going to dry. I'm going to brush off the excess with a little brush. And it looks like I kept most of it off of my skin and off my cuticles. And it actually looks like I got it to the edges of the nail a little bit better than I did on this hand. On this hand, I messed up earlier a little bit. There was a couple of nails that are like that one. There's a little bit of an edge there that didn't get quite covered up. Hey, Kim Beck, how are you, girl? Haven't seen you in forever. I did see some pictures of your kiddos recently. Hope y'all are doing well. So far, I'm loving it. I'm actually surprised. I did my nails super short because I was afraid it wouldn't give me the strength that I need. You know how thin my nails are. And it so far, oh, that's just powder on there. Okay, I was like, what happened? I did these earlier today. So they're not perfect by any means, but I can tell that with a couple of dips, I'll get a lot better. And I've got some longer tips coming too, so I'll try that as well. So on this hand, we've done the dips. You see the color differences. I don't have a top coat on here. Some of the colors are amazing. Like, I was shocked. Online, they're pretty, and it's like, oh, that's a nice color. But then when I got it, I was like, holy moly. You can't really tell in the jar either because of the way the jar is made. You can't really tell what it looks like. But I do have swatches, little like a keychain thing full of nail sticks, and I've got all the colors so I can see them. I wanted to be able to see all the colors, and I'm glad I did because it's cool. But yeah, you see the difference there. So when I activate these and then put the top coat on, it'll be that rich purple like that. So I actually think I did a pretty darn good job painting with my left hand. There might be a little bit right there that I missed. Okay, so I almost dropped it. It wasn't closed. Let me do it with this hand. Okay, base coat. I'm done with. Activator is next. So activator, I'm going to do a layer of activator, and you have to be pretty generous with the activator. It just kind of soaks into that nail color. I'm actually kind of wanting to try some of my solid colors, like my red and stuff. Okay, it looks like there might be a little chunk out of it there, so I have to investigate that a little further. Thank you, girl. I appreciate you. You be safe and take care. Make sure you sanitize everybody down when they come in your shop. That's my nail tech, y'all. She's awesome. I was so blessed to find her because some of y'all may not know how OCD I am about my nails. I'm crazy when it comes to my nails. My hair, I could care less, which is stupid when you think about it because it takes forever for your hair to grow out or change color or whatever. Your nails are changing every 2 weeks, so I don't know why I'm so weird about my nails. But bless her heart, she has been awesome. I haven't had to really train her at all. Her and my last nail tech in Florida were the only two I've never had to actually train or switch from. Because I am that picky about my nails. Say hey when you pop on. Oh, good girl. You too. You have a good night too. I hope all the babies and your hubby are doing good too. I'll talk to you soon though. If nothing else, I'll come see you for a pedicure. I don't think I can get to my toes and do this. All right. Activator's all on. Then we're ready for top coat. After this dries, the steps literally take like 15 seconds, maybe 30 to dry. Okay, I got to file next after everything's dry, which we should be. File and buff, which with the glitter, apparently you can't do a whole lot or it'll take the glitter off. I've got 2 layers on, so I could probably file a little bit, but I'm just gonna kind of touch them up a little. Hang on, I gotta grab my big nail file from over here. I had it over here earlier filing. Hey Tanya, thanks for joining. Yeah, it says file to desired shape. I've actually been shaping them while I was watching TV earlier, so they should be about good. Just gonna make sure they're not attached to my skin, which I don't think they are. I actually, Tanya, I was telling them earlier that this is so much easier than I thought it was gonna be. I literally paint like a 5-year-old. I've never been able to paint my own nails. Also don't have the patience normally, but, and my nails are super, super thin, but I got 1 coat of clear and I got 2 coats of the Pegasus color. And I think that's going to be great. I'm anxious to see, because I usually wear my nails a lot longer than this. These are super short. I did them super short on purpose because, well, and I guess when it's clear and if you don't get it, I don't know. It just seems easier. And, but the strength that it's given these, I can tell it's going to work. I may actually end up, if I do longer tips, I may actually end up having to do another layer. I'm not sure. I'll have to see. But I've got longer tips on the way. Hey, Paula. Thanks for joining. My nail tech was just on, too. She was watching earlier. I was very lucky to find the nail tech that I had out here because I was telling them just before you popped on, I could care less about my hair. I could go in the salon and they could do whatever they want to my hair, but my nails have to be a certain way. And normally I wouldn't even do this. Even though I love purple, I would never do something like this. But over the past year, I've really kind of stepped outside my box a little bit with that and started doing a little bit more out of the norm. Usually I'm a French or red with glitter, but very subtle. And this is not my normal, but I love them. But isn't that weird? Like, I don't care what they do to my hair, but my nails have to be perfect. Like, but anyway, so I was very fortunate to find the nail tech that I did because I am so picky, but she was amazing from the get-go. Hey, Amy, thanks for joining. I had a layer of clear and I did two layers of the Pegasus. And so now I'm shaping a little bit and making sure they're not stuck to my fingers. And then I'm going to do Oh, then I have to wipe them with the alcohol wipe, and then I do another layer of activator. And then we're doing top coat. I love it. I love it so much more than I thought I would. I'm so excited. I was going to do an accent nail and I forgot. I dipped it in the purple. So I'll play later. Thanks for joining me, you guys. I appreciate it. I was telling them earlier, Amy, that I was very surprised that this has given me the strength and stability that I need. My nails are like paper. My real nails, they've never been very strong at all. And, all right, so now I need the alcohol wipe. No, yes. Yes. I'll learn. Alcohol wipe, then we're going to do the activator. That glitter wants to grab onto that alcohol pad. Hey, Rochelle, thanks for popping on, girl. Okay. All right, now another coat of activator. I said it a while ago I was done with it, but I am not. All right. Allow activator to dry completely. Amy or Tanya, if y'all are still on, remind me which brushes I should change out into the brush saver. Is it just the top coat or is it the base coat too? And what's the best way to do that? Should I have a brush saver for each one? Or just alternate? Or what? And you don't have to answer it. If there's a video or a post or something that you can tag me in, you can just tag me. Because I know it's a pain in the butt to type on people's lives. I hope I'm getting enough activator. Is it just one coat of activator? Do y'all ever do 2 coats of activator at the end or no? I'm wiping my brush off really good. Okay, alternate. Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking. And is it just top coat and base coat? You wouldn't use it for the activator brush, right? Or does it get cruddy too if you're not careful? I'm trying to be careful, but it's not always the easiest thing for me. Daddy, are you still on? Did you fall asleep on me? My daddy's watching. He always asks me what I'm doing to my nails every time I go to the nail shop to get them done. So I'll invite him to all my clean any of the brushes as you need it. Just one brush saver and go back and forth as needed. Okay, cool. Sometimes I do 2 with glitters. Takes longer to dry. Oh, okay, the activator. Yeah, I feel like I need something because that glitter is like really... Is there an easy way to tell when it's dry or just give it a few seconds? I don't know. I think I'll do another coat just to be on the safe side. These actually came out way better. I'm not left-handed, I'm right-handed, so I was really nervous about doing the painting with my left hand onto my right hand. And I think I did a pretty darn good job, unless I really can't see what I'm doing. I think I actually did a better job than I did on my first hand. So I'm super excited at how easy it is to do. I'm going to go ahead and do a second coat, just to be sure. I mean, as I do them more, I'll get the feel for like exactly what's needed and all that good stuff, right? Thank y'all for popping on. I appreciate it. I think it's pretty late where you guys are. I had a couple of my East Coasters. We moved from the East Coast just 2 years ago, a little less than 2 years ago. So most of my friends are over there, and they said that it's too late for them tonight, but they'll watch it tomorrow. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it, because if I go upstairs and try to go to bed, I'll keep thinking that my nails are all jacked, and I'll need to come down and do them anyway. So I just figured I'd go ahead and do them instead of going upstairs. Thank you, Tanya. I just can't get over how easy it was and how pretty they look. I can't wait to get my longer tips or to let my nails grow out or both, whatever. My nails are normally really long, so 30 seconds to a minute. Okay. So by the time I'm working on this nail, between talking and getting as slow as I'm having to go to make sure that I don't get it everywhere, my thumb is probably dry. It is. I can't get over it. I honestly thought that it wouldn't work as well as I had anticipated. So, all right. I almost dumped this out earlier, but I'm going to try it anyway to pour my excess back in the 12:30. Not too bad. Well, if you're anything like me, like last night, I was awake till 4 o'clock. My husband's alarm went off at 4. And I knew it was getting close. I looked at the clock at like 3:55, and I was sitting on the edge of the bed reading on my phone. Couldn't sleep for some reason. I don't know why. And all of a sudden his alarm went off, so I quickly laid down and covered up. He didn't know that I was sitting there awake. He woke up a couple times during the night and kept asking me what I was doing, and I'm like, reading Facebook. It was funny though. I didn't get caught though. He was oblivious. I meant to get some cupcake liners. Y'all have actually shared some great tips. And I was going to get some cupcake liners to catch all the excess, and I forgot. Hey, kiddo. Thanks for joining. I'm doing my nails. Almost done. I did that with my left hand. I painted my right hand. This is my hand I did earlier. Girl, last night I dumped down almost a whole container of hexagon. Oh, I almost dropped it. I would have died. Especially with it being brand new and not having any spares. Because I'm loving the Pegasus. I love that color so much. All right, now, ready for top coat, right? Apply top coat in quick, thin strokes from cuticle to tip. Allow to dry 15 to 30 seconds. By the way, you guys, I did get down on the cuticle on that one, like way down on the cuticle. Is there any tips for that? Or am I just going to probably have this one pop off in a few days? I can feel it all the way over my cuticle. That's the only one I really messed up on, aside from the ones that I got just a little bit of the side not quite covered. I really jacked that one up. Thank you. I love them. I usually do coffin shape, and they're a lot longer. They're like probably 3 times this long normally. But because I picked my acrylic off last night and my nail beds are all sore, so I went really short with tips. I wasn't going to do these fingers. I was going to give these fingers a few days, but I couldn't wait. And actually they feel fine. So that's the other thing I'm super excited about, is they feel fine. All right, here I go with the top coat. Flip my napkin around so it's all clean. Is there a need to shake these things? I wouldn't think so, but I don't know. And for those of you who are not familiar with Dipsy Dip, we have 2 amazing... Ooh, this is already getting hard. This brush. I switched this one out earlier, I thought. You know what? It was yellowish looking. The bristles were yellowish looking when I pulled it out of the brush saver. And I paused for a second because none of the others are like that. So I wondered if there was something wrong with it or something. But I stuck it in there anyway. I've actually got some spare. I thought ahead and bought some spare brush tips. So I may have to switch that tip out. Let's see. Oh, yeah. It's still brushing it on. Hopefully it's fine. If it's really gunky, should I shake the powder but not the liquid? Oh, okay. That makes sense. If it's really gunky and dry, should I continue with it or should I switch it out now? I've never used this brush before. It came out of the brush activator and I switched them earlier when I did this hand. And I noticed it was yellow in the bristles, but I stuck it in there anyway because I thought, well, it's probably fine because... I haven't done this one yet. Daddy, did you go to sleep? I guess he's not responding to me, so he probably did. Or he's watching his movie, one or the other. It came in the kit that way. I got it today. It came today in the mail. And, hey, baby, I said hey to you. Did you not hear me? Hang on. Let me read the rest of your comment, Amy. I would switch it to be safe so you don't contaminate the top coat. If activator gets in the top coat, it turns the top coat to gel. Yeah, I heard that. This brush, though, is clean. This brush came in the kit today in the brush activator, and I swapped them out after I did my nails. And it's already, like, really hard and stuff. So I'm going to actually, if I can find what I did with my... If I can find what I did with my, there they are right there. My new brush tips, I'm going to go ahead and switch it out. Yeah, I just thought maybe it was discolored or something. I didn't, literally, I just did these two nails is all I've done with it since I switched the brushes. Because I used the brush that came in this one earlier today when I did it. And did I hear somebody right? I don't even remember who said it. Are we the only dip company that our brushes, we can switch the brushes out? I thought I heard somebody say that. Oh yeah, that one's fine. Hopefully I haven't already contaminated my top coat. Oh, you don't have to, girl. I have these 5 or 4 now. I thought ahead. I'm sure I'll be placing another order soon because I got more colors I need to get. There we go. All right, I did finger 1 and 2. See what I mean, though, about it being yellow? I don't know if you can tell. Can you tell that that's yellow? I'm not sure. It was originally in the brush saver. It came in the brush saver, and I literally, when I did this hand earlier, I swapped them out. The top coat brush that I used for the brush saver that I had never opened until that moment. And that was just a few hours ago. And then I cooked dinner. And we ate, and then we watched The Voice. And then I just now opened it and did these 2 nails, and it was hard. We have problems, don't we? Yeah, I thought it was weird too. I noticed the yellow, but then like I said, I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't touch it before I stuck it in the top coat because I just thought, well, maybe it's just like a different brand of little hairs that they made the brush with or something. Or maybe the brush saver turned it that way. I don't know what to expect. So I didn't think nothing of it. Looks like I might have missed a little spot on this nail, but it's not really even noticeable. Thanks. Let me know if anybody else has experienced that. It's just, like I said, I don't know what to expect, so I don't know if it's normal or not. Thanks, girl. All right, I'm gonna let this layer of top coat dry, and then we do one more layer of top coat. Is it bad to blow on them? Does it matter? I don't even know. Daddy, are you asleep? Put your phone up. Put your phone up and turn your TV off and go night-night. It's 12:30 there. Dry completely. Brushes may harden or pick up color powder during application. Simply switch them out for brush saver for easy cleaning and workability. I actually need to clean the neck of them. I think we are the only one that offered that, but I thought somebody had said that. So I always say that I'm not sure, but I think that's what it is because I don't want, I don't want anybody out there to, and we never know when somebody else may come up with it, but it's such a cool little thing. Oh, it doesn't matter if you blow on them? Okay, cool. One more layer of top coat. So how often do you change your nails, Amy? I already want to try other colors. I have a bunch of colors. And I already want to try others. I'm not going to though, because my nails, I'm telling you, I damaged my nails pulling that acrylic off. I was laying in bed picking at them. Should have came down here and soaked them off. I have acetone. I just didn't want to come down and mess with it. I've done it before. I know it's bad. I do not recommend it. FYI, anybody watching this, don't do that. It's bad. Too often. That's what I figure too. But it's fun. And I'm sure I'll get a lot faster. It took me quite a while to do this hand. That's the main reason I only did this hand. Plus I had to stop and cook dinner because my family would be starving. I actually didn't even start. I was going to have dinner ready early so I could attend the consultant call. And I listened to part of the consultant call, but I couldn't listen to the whole thing because I had to cook and I couldn't hear. Where did I leave off? I didn't forgot. Did I do the whole, do I start back over? I don't remember. I'm going to start with this finger because I don't remember where I left off with my second coat. But, at that price, at that price, it's not a big deal. We can do them often. Do you know the number for like the customer kit that we have right now? Not the one that's out of stock, but the other one. How many dips can you do? Somebody told me earlier and I forgot already. I think it was you. Wasn't it like 25 guaranteed and then more than that if you don't dip as frequently or something? I have super oily nails, so I have to take a couple extra steps for mine lift. Yeah, that's my fear. I used to be really oily, but since we moved to Utah where it's really dry and I'm aging and starting the change, things are a little bit different, so I don't know if I will have lifting because of oily nails or not. We'll have to see. There's so many, brush the threads with cuticle oil. Yeah, I need some, I'm assuming the pen will work, right? Essential $65 minimum, 20 dips, probably way more. Okay, that's what I thought, 20, 25, something like that. I couldn't remember. That's still a killer deal though when you think about it, because that's, for most people, less than two trips to the salon, and you get 20 dips, 20 full sets of nails. That's awesome. Great value. Okay. Oh, I need to switch out that brush. Okay. So this is the hand I just did. So sparkly. Can you guys see? I did a pretty darn good job. I'm not even joking. And I don't mean to toot my own horn. One thing I do forget though is to encapsulate it, to go all the way around the tip. I got it for the most part, but not perfect. So I'm gonna have to remember that next time I do them, that I have to pay more attention to that. Super happy with them. Golly. Never thought that I could do it so good. Figured the learning curve would be a lot more. And for some people, I know it is, and that's fine. Everybody's got different skill level, but honestly, I'm so bad at painting that I thought for sure that it would take me forever to learn how. So I'm super stoked. You don't have to switch every time? Okay. So maybe I just won't. I tried to wipe it off after every single time before I stuck it back in the bottle, so hopefully it's good. I'm sure that'll be a learning process too. I know, I love them too. Thank you. I can't wait till they grow out more. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I was going to get the cuticle oil. That's what I was going to do. I love this strawberry cuticle oil. Smells so good. What is the tip on this? Like what? Does it just oh. It feels like you turn it or something. Interesting. I'll have to figure out how to use it. It's like barely coming out. I'm sure it's got something to do with twisting it though, don't it? I think we're out of the flower cuticle oil that comes with, so. Or it may be in stock now because I had an order shipped today that I placed right after I ordered my kit. That still feels tacky. Maybe not. Thanks for joining me, you guys. It was fun. I'll do them live again. Probably on my page next time, my business page. So if you watch this video all the way to the end, please hop over there and like Dipping with Penny. And that's probably where I'll do my videos. Oh, there it comes. That's better. Okay, it's in round. Okay, cool. This worked well though. And the strawberry smells so good. I have lemon in the other one coming. I can't wait to smell that one. I love citrus stuff. The strawberry reminds me of lip gloss from when I was a kid. Many, many years ago. All right, guys, if you have any if you watch this later, please hashtag replay. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'm super excited. I can't wait to try other colors. I did clear underneath so that I can just file this off with my drill. I'm assuming I can do that. And easily change colors. So who knows? The second coat of top coat takes longer to dry because the activator helps the top coat dry. Oh, good point. Okay. Well, hopefully I let it dry enough. Apply the cuticle oil before bed. Oh, yeah. I actually have some oil upstairs. I have some oil upstairs that I have been using on my cuticles every night because since I haven't been going to the salon, my nails are in bad shape. My acrylic grew way out. It was like 8 weeks since I've had a fill. And then I just took my acrylics off yesterday, so they were really bad, my cuticles. So bad. Oh, thank you, Amy. You're so sweet. Thanks for tuning in with me. I appreciate that. All right. Talk to you guys later. Again, ask any questions below. I'm glad to answer anything. Bye.